Hello, my name is Tina. I'm head of design of Victoria Designs, and if you like soft, happy colors and spring is your season, we have another crafting kit for you, the Spring Nature Journal Crafting Printables Kit. I had to practice that, Spring Nature Journal, Nature Journal. Christy used these printables to make a backpack that holds a journal and a photo folio and a small notebook. Yeah, and in this video, Christy is going to show you how to craft everything yourself. She has her own YouTube channel, Faithful Designs by Christy, where you can even find more of her fabulous tutorials. Check out her channel, the link is below. If you would like to make these fabulous crafts yourself with the printables of our Spring Nature Journal kit, there's a link for that below as well, and there you can check out which printables are in there, etc. And now let's start crafting with Christy. Enjoy!
We are going to start with the cover, and I will use chipboard, 2 pieces of 5.5 by 8.5, and I have 2 of them. And we will use one of these that is 2 by 8.5. See, so we need these 3 pieces, and we put them like this. And I'm going to use cardstock, and I printed these designs for the cover, and this one right here. So 2 of these, just one-sided, see, one of these and one of these. So let's start with the cover. First, we're going to use these 2 papers, and we are going to put them together. We don't need to overlap them because we're going to put another paper on top. So I just put them together like this. And I'm going to put this piece in the center, and I already used double-sided tape for that. And I'm going to align and glue it right in the center. Can you see? Then we are going to put the other ones, these 2 pieces, on the sides, and I like to leave 1/4 of an inch in between. Now I'm going to fold this one to the inside. Now I'm going to add the tape, and I'm going to add right here. Add the tape here, inside, and then all the way here. Now I'm going to do the same in the other side. Now I'm going to cut right here, leaving like about 1/8 of an inch here. We are going to cut this one like this. Then we will cut right here in the center, in between, and right here. See, then I'm going to peel this part, and I'm going to fold then I'm going to fold this part right here. And right here. Now let's do the other side. Now we are going to fold this part on top. Now that I have this, I'm going to cut a piece of this that will go on the spine, and it will go like this. And I'm going to cut 4 inches right here straight on this side. First, I'm going to cut this white. And now I'm going to cut 4 inches right here. Now that I have tape here, I'm going to mark on the cover, on the first side, on the front side at 3/4 of an inch, and then at the bottom at 3/4 of an inch. So I can put my paper straight, and my paper is going to be like this, and I have to cover the pencil, so I can put a little bit down. So my paper is going to be straight. Now you press very well, and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to just cut right here so I can fold good right here in the center, and then right here too. See? And now I can fold this part up here and this part up here. Same here. Then I turn, and I need to burnish this paper. Then I'm going to fold, and I have this part covered. Now we are going to cover this part up here, and for that I'm going to use this paper, and I'm going to cut, because can you see this is exactly the same size right here. I'm going to cut just the white part, and then I'm going to glue on this side only. We are going to mark right here this part that has to go inside, and right here too. And I already put tape on this paper, and I'm going to align up here and leave like about 1/8 of an inch. And you have to hold it. Then you're going to keep going right here. And then you continue with this part. And then the inside. And right here. Now this is how it's going to look, see? And we have the cover. Now we are going to make a little folio that goes right here, and for that we will use 2 file folders, and the size of the file folder is 11.5, and right here, if you don't count this part up here, it's about 9 inches. Now with the first folder, we are going to score on that side, on one side, okay? We are going to cut this one, so don't worry about that. And we are going to put on the scoring board, and we are going to score at 8 1/4. And we're going to score at 8 1/4. See, I have the line. And you can see right here the scoring line, see? Now in the folder, you will see these lines. Each line is like about 1/4 of an inch. So we are going to fold the paper in the first line, right here on the first line, that is like about 1/4 of an inch. If your folder doesn't have that line, you have to score at 1/4 of an inch and then fold it. Now I have right here a little spine of 1/4 of an inch, and now I'm going to mark right here from this part up here, after the 1/4 of an inch. We are going to mark at 5 1/4. We are going to score there at 5 1/4. So you align this part up here, and you just score where your pencil mark is, see? And there you have 5 1/4, see? And we are going to do the same in the other side. And now when I close this one, I have my 1/4 of an inch here, and these two are at 5 1/4, see? Now on this part up here, on the left side, we are going to mark from the folding part up here, 1/2 an inch. And right here, after that, this is the 1/4 of an inch. So from here, we are going to mark at 1/2 an inch, see? And we draw the lines. So we are going to cut right here until the line that crosses, and right here we are going to cut this piece right here. We are going to cut the pieces until the folding line, see? So we have this one right here, 1/2 of an inch on this side, And we're going to do the same here. And we are going to cut right here. So we have 1/2 of an inch, and this part will be folded to the top. And you're going to snip just a little bit right here. So this can fold easily. See? Now that you have this part up, you are going to cut the rest. So you have like this, see? You just cut this piece for the pocket, and this one is straight. Now on these flaps, on this one right here and this one right here, you are going to measure from the folding line at 2.5. You are going to just mark right here from the folding line at 2.5, and then you can use your cutter and just cut that part. And you have like this, see, the pocket and 2 flaps of 2.5. Now with the other file folder, we are going to cut at 8 1/4 right here. Then we are going to cut from the side that is straight. We are going to make it straight, and then we are going to open the file folder, and we are going to cut at 10.5 right here. Then right here with this piece that is 8 1/4, we're going to cut at 5.5. So we just put here and we cut at 5.5. Now we are going to score 1/2 of an inch right here. We score at 1/2 of an inch. Then in this side right here, we are going to score right here at 5. And then at 10. See, so we have 5, 5, and 1/2 of an inch. So we are going to fold this one. And don't worry, because this one is folded, when we cover with a cardstock, it's going to be straight. So we are going to grab this piece that you can fold it, and we are going to just snip right here a little bit in angle. See? And we are going to glue this one right here. We are going to glue right here. See? Now I'm going to fold a little less right here, 1/8 of an inch less, so this one can be on the side like this. See? My folding was here, so I'm going 1/8 of an inch inside, and now I'm going to cut this piece right here, and I'm going to just fold like this, and then I can put this one on top. See? So it's not too bulky here. It closes easier. So I'm going to glue these two right here. See? So I have my pocket right here, and these two that opens, and like this. See? And this is the flap that will close here. Now I'm going to glue this part up here, and the other side of the 1/4 of an inch right here in the second line of the 1/4 of an inch like this, and we're going to put right here. See, you just put it up and then align right here. And this photo folio is going to be glued right here on the side. That's why we didn't put paper in here, because it's going to be glued right here. But we're going to decorate with papers before we attach it up here. For this one, I cut this piece that is going to be in the center. I'm going to cut the white cardstock of the size that I have up here. Now we are going to make the mats that go inside. And I have 4 pieces that are 5 1/8 right here, and this one is 8 1/2. Now we're going to score these papers at 4 inches and at 8. All of them. Now I'm going to fold them this way. See? Now this is ready. I already taped the picture in the center of that paper, and we are going to use this one right here, and we are going to grab 2 of these, and I will add glue right here, and I will glue at the bottom. Now I'm going to glue this one right here. And I will attach right here. See, so I have this accordion right here, and you're going to do the same on this edge right here, but make sure that they are not going to overlap. See, they should not overlap. I will glue by the edge right here. And now this one will have to be behind this mat. And now in the back, it's going to look like this, see? Like an accordion. And we're going to put tape here. Now that I put the tape, I'm going to center it and attach it up here to the back. When you open, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 mats right here and 4 more mats at the bottom. In the inside, I cover with the scraps, and as you can see, I cover right here and right here. So we are going to cut 6 pieces of cardstock, and these pieces are 3.5 by 5.5, and we are going to attach 3 on each side. So we need 3 here and 3 here. See? Now we are going to begin centering one right here. See? In the center of one side of the page, and we are going to attach the magnet underneath. I have 4 magnets right here. It's going to be 2 in each side. So I'm going to add the first magnet underneath, but it's going to be like around here. See, close to the edge, not too close, but like about 1 inch inside. And we are going to put the tape. Then we're going to attach the first magnet right here. Now we are going to add some glue, and I'm going to place this one in the center of this page. About here. See? Now I'm going to put this one on top, and as you can see, this one is already done, and I'm going to put on top of this, and I'm going to attach there, and I put the magnet. Then I'm going to add some glue, and I'm going to close this one. And on the last mat, I'm going to add tape on one side only, because it already has some tape here. Now I'm going to look up here to this side. You just have to align the edge and then finish. See, so you have a mat here, and a floating mat right here for pictures. See, and this one closes because it has the magnet. We're going to do the same in this side. Now on this side, I cut 1 inch of this scrap paper, and then I score 1/4 of an inch right here, and I glue. And now I'm going to glue this paper that I chose, and it's going to be on top, and I'm going to align by the edge right here. And I'm going to align right here. Now here is the cover, and we are going to attach it up here, and we're going to use ribbon. I have this sheer ribbon, and I'm going to add this one to the back right here. Now this is the center of my ribbon, and I'm going to add right here. Now I will put tape and I will attach to the cover. Now this one has tape and I'm going to attach to the cover. And I will put the cover like this. And I'm going to attach this edge 1/8 of an inch apart from the edge of the cover. So I can do like this. It's easier if you open. So you can see both sides right here and this edge. Now you can tie this one right here. And the photo folio, it's attached to the cover and it just needs to embellish a little bit. Okay? Now for this side, I'm going to make a pocket where you can put some mats. And I'm going to use this page. And I'm going to cut this one where the butterfly ends, right here. Then I'm going to use this one to embellish the flap. I cut this piece that measures 4.5 by 6 1/4. Then you're going to turn the paper and you're going to score at 5.5 and then at 5 3/4. And you will have something like this, see? At 5.5 and then at 5 3/4, so you have 1/4 of an inch there. See? And it will look like this. Now I'm going to use this page of cardstock, and this one is 8.5 by 11, and I'm going to cut at 4.5 by 10. Then I'm going to score right here at 7, and I'm going to score at 7, and then at 7 1/4. See? So I have this one right here, and that will go behind. And we are going to glue this one right here, and this one will go on top, and we're going to decorate with this piece right here. See? Now we can cut this one at 2 3/4 by 4.5. Now I'm going to glue these pieces, and first I'm going to glue this one underneath this one. And I'm going to glue this piece right here. Now that it's glued, if you want, you can round the corners right here. And we are going to make envelopes out of these papers, and I have these 3 pieces of cardstock, and they are 6 3/4 by 9.5. And we're going to score them at 2.5 and at 7. Then on one side we are going to score 1/2 an inch, and we are going to do the same to the 3 of them. Now you're going to fold the papers, and you are going to cut right here on this side right here, and this one. See? So we are going to put this together like this and like this. Then we are going to measure. When you close, it's okay if you close this way or this way, it's okay because you are not going to see this side, but we are going to measure 1.5 right here on the first one. We are going to measure at 1.5, and from that top right here we're going to measure 3/4 of an inch. See, at 3/4 of an inch. So you're going to make an index for a little file folder. And for the first one, we are going to cut at 3/4 of an inch right here. See, you're going to put this one in the cutter and you cut at 1.5. If you want to do it with scissors, it's okay. And then right here at 3/4 of an inch. And you have something like this. So we just need one right here, and we are going to just grab a ruler and we are going to stop right here in the line. So I'm going to cut this part up here. Now we're going to do the second one, but we are going to do the second index in the center and the last one right here. And for that, we are going to fold the paper. And then right here, and we're going to do the same. We cut this, and then we're going to cut a little bit slanted right here. See? Now for the center, we are going to turn and we are going to do the same thing right here. See? Here we have 4.5, so we need to divide this one at 1.5, and we are going to just measure 1.5 and right here at 3. Then we are going to measure right here at 3/4 of an inch and right here at 3/4 of an inch. And we are going to put the ruler, and if you want you can draw the marks right here, and you're going to use a cutter see, and then we are going to cut this one right here straight. See, now we can continue cutting this one right here. We can finish cutting this part right here and this one right here. And we are going to erase any marks. And we have something like this. So we are going to close this one, and we have another envelope, and that will go behind. See, and we need just one more. And we have another envelope, and this one is going to be on the third side right here. See, now you can round the corners if you want. Now I have these three ready, and I'm going to glue them. First, I'm going to close this one, and I'm going to write a line, and I know how much glue I have to put. And I'm going to glue this one right here. Try to do this edge, it's very important. And then the bottom. See? And now we're going to do the same here. We close, and then we just make a line, and we have to put the glue. And for the last one, we do the same. Now the envelopes are glued. The flaps go at the front of the envelope. And you can use tape or glue, anyone, but you just need to glue 1 inch in the center. And I know that's the center because of the middle flap right here. See, in the center, but when you finish right here at the bottom, leave this 1/2 inch. Now we're going to put tape in all of them first, and you will put right here in the next one. And again, I leave 1/2 inch at the bottom. Then right here too. And I'm going to put tape here. That's the back. Now that I have the tape in all of them, first I'm going to put these two together, and I have to do like this. See, you just put like this, press, then take the tape, and now you're going to do this one right here. And this is ready now to attach to this one right here. And for that, you are going to sit right here, this one at the front, and you can align these two sides. Press, can you see? And then you're going to tape off the last one, And again, you have to put a standing. You have to put a standing and align the sides and then press. So you are saving the 1/4 of an inch right here, and now this one will look like this, see? So you have right here 3 pockets, and you can save anything, mats, papers, letters, anything right here. And now we can use anything to make a closure right here. You can use Velcro, you can use a magnet, or you can just finish with brad. And I'm going to add 2 magnets right here. So I'm going to put glue. And I'm going to add the magnet in the center. Then I'm going to turn this, and I'm going to put this paper. See, I'm going to put the paper like this, and I'm going to attach the other magnet. First, you're going to attach this magnet right here. See, you're going to attach in the center. You can take this one and just let it dry. Now the first one is attached, and we're going to put this one right here and add glue. And then I'm going to just make sure this part is straight. I'm going to attach that. Now I'm going to hold it. And I'm going to now it has a magnet that closes, and we are going to put tape here and attach it to the cover. I put tape on this one in the back, and I'm going to attach right here on the side of the cover. And for that, you have to center it and just try your best. Look always to one side so it's not crooked. And I think there. You can save anything on these envelopes. Can you see? It opens widely. And you can put maps, you can put pictures, you can put information, anything. For the journal, I printed 24 pages, and there are 12 in each signature, and they are double-sided, as you can see, all of them. And I just put them together, and I cut at 5 1/4. See, you just finish putting them all together, then measure and use a ruler, and then use a ruler and a cutter, and then cut at 5 1/4. See, and it will look like this. And I did the same for both signatures, and I'm going to put them together right here in the center. I cut this piece that is the same pattern of this one, and this is 2 inches by 8 1/4, and that will go right on top. And it can be blended and you don't see that this is an attachment. See, I love that. And we are going to sew the signatures right here, but if you are afraid that this one can rip, we can add something in the back. You can add tulle, cheesecloth, ribbon, anything that looks like fabric, even this kind of ribbon, the sheer ribbon, and glue it right here. I have a piece of tulle right here. Then you have to glue this one, don't put tape. And you can use fabric glue, tacky glue, something that can attach that piece. And don't worry, because then we are going to put more glue to attach this together to the spine. Then you're going to cut the excess and just let it dry before we pass the needle. See, I'm going to cut the excess right here. You can barely see it because it's very light. Now in the back, we are going to mark right here with pencil. This is 2 inches. We are going to mark at 3/4 of an inch and then at 1 1/4. 3/4 of an inch and 1 1/4. Same at the bottom. We are going to mark at 3/4 of an inch and 1 1/4. And we can draw lines if you want. Then we are going to make a template, and this template is 2 inches and we are going to score at 1 inch, and the height is the same as your journal pages. And we are going to fold this one, and we are going to fold this one in half. And now this is the folded paper. You're going to mark at 1 inch and then at 3 inches. Then at the bottom, you're going to do the same at 1 inch and then at 3 inches. See, so you have right here 1 inch and then a 3. So you have 1 inch and then a 3, and then you begin from this side right here at 1 inch and then a 3. So we are going to make holes in these 4 points, and we are going to mark this one right here. See, it's the same size, and we just need to mark right here. We just align, and we are going to mark dots, and that's where we are going to make a hole too. Then right here, we align the paper, and we are going to do the same thing. You can use a tool and puncture the hole right here. It doesn't have to be a huge hole. You don't need to punch a hole. You just need to press. Like this. And you can't see right here the holes, but they are done here. Now I added some pink papers, And I'm going to put this one in the center and make the holes right here. I'm going to make the holes right here. See? Now this is ready, and the other one. Now that I have these two, I'm going to sew it in this piece, see? Right here. And for that, you're going to use embroidery thread and a needle that is blunt right here. So I'm going to just grab some of this thread and I'm going to pass it through. And the easy way is to start right here in the center, and you're going to go like this, see? And then come back and finish right here. So we are going to just start right here on the top, and right here we are going to put on the first hole, on the first line. We are going to just pass the thread. Then we are going to pass it through here, and we go to the next hole right here. It's very easy to sew this way, so then right here on the third hole, then you're going to pass it to the third hole, and right here in this one. And the last one right here. Then you're going to measure right here, like the size of the book right here, and you're going to pull the string, and now you're going back for the same holes, but now this one is straight. Now you're going back to the same holes, and then one more time right here. Then pull the thread and make sure it's tight, see? And now you can tie a knot right here. I make a double knot here. Then I'm going to cut the string right here, and the first signature is ready. Now I'm going to do the next one on the side. The two signatures are ready, see? And as you can see, it looks like this. Now we are going to use glue and attach this one right here. And this one is exactly the size, so you just need to put in the center and that's it. See, so I'm going to use this glue right here. You can use fabric tack, tacky glue, and you can add any kind of glue. Now I put the glue on top, and don't forget to put on the thread so it can stay firm. And then I'm going to just put it on top in the center. Here you have the pockets, the journal, and your mini folio. I'm going to show you how to make a folio, and I'm going to use these two pattern papers, and these are cardstock. See, and I chose these two. This is going to be for the front, the back. We're going to make the cover out of this, and I will use some of the journal pages that I printed on cardstock. See, and I printed four pages, and they are cardstock in just one side. See, these 4 pages. On 3 pages, you are going to print double-sided. See, so these 3 are double-sided. And now with only these pages, I'm going to show you how to make a folio. And we're going to put this one on the side until we finish this part. For these pages that are just one-sided, they are 4, right? You need to fold them in half and have them ready. And we are going to do this. Then we are going to make the cover with these two. This is the front and this is the back. And I need 1 inch right here. So I'm going to score at 1 inch. Then you're going to score at 6 1/4. At 6 1/4, and then at 6 1/2. Then right here on the top, you're going to score at 1 1/2. And at 9 3/4. We are going to do the same to this one. We are going to fold that 1 inch, and then right here then we are going to fold that top and fold the bottom. Now we are going to cut right here, but a little bit in angle, and also right here. See, these 2 sides. Now cut on the other corners, and as you can see, you have to cut on the first line and then straight in the center of the spine. And please don't pay attention to all the lines that I scored. It was a mistake. Now that you have the 2 pages ready, you are going to glue them overlapping one on top of each other, and in the center you just have to have the 1/4 of an inch. After you glue the center of the spine, you are going to glue all the sides to the inside. And now we are going to use some gussets, paper gussets, and they are the size of the paper this way. and they are 1 inch by 5 1/4. You fold it in half, and we are going to glue right here in between the pages, not on the first one, okay? Only to put them together right here. We are going to put 2 right here on top and bottom, and we are going to glue them together like this, so we have a pocket in here. Now we are going to attach this one right here, and now we are going to put the page 1/8 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch inside. See, and make sure you have, and make sure it's straight on the sides, and you have 1/8 of an inch. Then you are done. Now on the other side, we get this page and we are going to put it close to 1/8 of an inch. And make sure it's straight on the sides. And then you're going to press. You can put anything inside, but I'm going to use these 3. And I'm going to use these 3 pages from the journals that they are both sided. And I'm going to cut them. And I'm going to cut them like about 1/8 of an inch smaller. So it's going to be 1/8 of an inch smaller all around. And I will do this. Can you see? Now I have the pages, and you can put it here or you can put it right here on this side. See? And you have plenty of room for writing or for putting pictures. See? I'm going to put this way because I like this picture right here. I like this picture right here, see? And then I'm going to put this one here. And you can put them like facing this way or to the other side. It's up to you, see? And now this is ready for embellishing. Now I'm going to make a little notebook to put on the pocket of my backpack. And this is the smaller journal that you can make like little notebooks, see? And I printed in both sides. And I have 6 pages that are printed in both sides. And I printed one of these in cardstock. And I printed just one-sided because we are going to cut and then we are going to glue together to make the cover. So first I'm going to cut all these pages, see? And they are double-sided. I have all the pages cut, and I'm going to cut this paper for the cover. I cut the page into pieces and they measure 5 by 6 3/4. Now I'm going to glue them together like this so my cover can be stronger. I'm going to use the embroidery thread and I'm going to tie it right here, see, in the center. If you have elastic, you can do it with elastic. I'm going to tie it with the thread and I'm going to cut right here. See, it's just tie it in the center and your notebook is ready. And if you need to change the pages, you can do it. See, you can easily remove them. Now I'm going to add this ribbon for the closure, and that will be glued right here. Just one line in the back. And then find the center. And attach to your little notebook. See? Now you can add some embellishments. I want to make a backpack for this journal, and I decided to use cereal boxes. And for this project, I won't give measurements because it depends on the box that you find. And you just need to see that your journal fits in there. See, this one is bigger, and also right here, see, it's bigger right here, and I have room for maybe a notebook or something. And for example, I have up here another box And as you can see, this one is way bigger. So maybe you can make a box that is horizontal and it's smaller, and right here, as you can see, it will fit in there too. See? So it's up to you. And for my backpack, I'm going to use 2 boxes. So you need to find the one that is the size that you want, and you need another extra box that you're going to cut in pieces for more stuff, for a pocket, for a flap, for more things. See? So I'm going to make my backpack vertical, and now I'm going to show you how to do it. Now it's going to be easier for us if we open the box and then we do the measurements. See, you just need to open all these. And then find right here this part and open it. First, we're going to draw a line all along the box, the size of our journal. See, our journal is 8.5, so I'm going to draw a line that is 8.5. And after you have the 8.5, on that side, you have to mark the sides. This one is the side right here. And also this one right here. This is the side. And this one too. On that side, we are going to mark a 10. See, we are going to mark a 10. And we're going to make a line there. See, we are going to make a line right here, only on that side. And we are going to do the same on this. Now we are going to draw right here a half circle. So you have to grab something that is like about this size and just draw this part. I have this can and I'm going to draw right here. See, from this side to the center. Like this, and now right here. And now I have like a half circle there, and I'm going to do the same on this one. Now we are going to cut right here. My piece looks like this, and if I close it, it will look like this. As you can see, this part up here overlaps. So we are going to mark right here, and we will cut straight this part. So when we put together, it's not bumpy and it will sit better. So you can do like this. And now we are going to cut this part up here. See these little flaps? So it can close much better right here. and this one goes inside. See, and then we are going to add a piece that covers here and also to the inside. Okay, now I have the two pieces that will go right here on the outside, and the other one is for the inside. See, so now we're going to cut the flap. I'm going to use a scrap of paper, and I'm going to measure 1 inch right here. This is at 1 inch right here, and on the front it's going to be at 2 inches. 2 inches right here. See, that will be the front, and this is the back. So if you have a tape measure, you can use your tape measure and measure. But if you don't have a tape measure, I'm going to put washi right here. If you don't have a tape measure, you're going to use a little bit of washi tape and a scrap of paper. And we're going to put the paper right here where the 1 inch is. And then we are going to go around with the paper, and then we can mark right here. And I'm doing this way because sometimes if your box is small, it's going to be a different measurement. So you have to do like this: 1 inch for the back, 2 inches for the front. See, you measure. Now you take the scrap and you can measure with your ruler how long is, how much do you need. See, I'm going to measure, and right here I need 8.5. So my next piece is going to be 8.5 by the width. I'm going to need this one like about 7 3/4. So it's going to be 8.5 by 7 3/4. And I'm going to cut that piece right now. Now I have another piece from another box, and I want to show you something. When you are going to make that fold, you have to get the more flexible. So right here, if you're going to fold this way, it's going to be hard. See, you will wrinkle everything if you keep going. But on this side, if you go this way, look how flexible it is. So it will easily go to this way, right? So I have to do my flap this way. And now I'm going to cut the size that I need. So this piece is going to be here, and it will close like this. See, now if you want to make pockets on the sides, you have to measure this width plus the height that you want. I can make my pocket of 4 inches by the width because this one is tall, but if it's smaller, you can decide to make a smaller pocket. And I have the two pieces for the pockets right here. I cut at 4 inches by the width of my box. And I printed these 3 colors on cardstock. This one will be for the flap on the top and for the pockets. And then for the outside, I printed some of these in cardstock. And this is for the inside. I'm going to cover everything right here with this paper. Now we are going to measure right here, this part, and we are going to mark. See, now we are going to mark where it ends, and I'm going to cut straight. Now that I have this piece, I'm going to put it in there. See, all the way to the bottom right here, and I'm going to fold to the back, and I'm going to trace right here. So now I have the piece for this side, and now I have the piece for this side. See, and you can continue. Now I have all the pieces that I need, and I also cut this one for the base that will go inside right here. See, now we're going to glue these three, but this one where we have to glue this part up here is going to be last, because we need to put this together, and then when we are done, we can put this one on top. See, we can put right here. Now that I have the three sides, I'm going to glue this part up here on this side. See, and I'm going to do like this, and then I'm going to put tape so it can dry. And let it dry. In the meantime, we are going to glue this piece right here on top. And now that this part is dry, we are going to fold the box this way because it has to be even. So we break all this folding. So we are going to do like this, and your box can sit straight. See? Now we're going to glue the bottom, and we are going to do like this, and we're going to glue just the corners right here. See? Now we are going to add this one on the side, and last we are going to add this one at the bottom. See? Now our box looks like this in the inside, and we are going to cover now the outside. And I will cut just right here the white part on top, and I'm going to fold 1/2 inch to the inside right here, and then the rest I'm going to fold to the sides. So I have 1/2 inch right here, and that will go to the inside. See, right here. And I'm going to start right here. See, so I put my box like this, and I'm going to fold this one to the top first, and then I'm going to measure right here on this side so I can cut this little flap, and then right here, and then I'm going to cut and now I'm going to glue the paper, and then I'm going to fold to the sides. See? Now that this side is glue, I'm going to score on the sides to fold that paper. See? And right here, I'm going to cut this part up here. See? And we can fold this part. So we can fold this part right here and now on the sides. And this one right here. Now we are going to glue this one. Now this side is done, and as you can see, it has the folding, and that will be the front. Now for the back, we don't need to fold right here. I'm going to just cover this one straight up here. See? I just need to cut this white, and then I'm going to cover the rest. Now as you can see, this part is straight and only right here is folded. That's the front. And now I'm going to cut a piece that is the width right here of this side, and then I'm going to put the paper on top and trace and cut before you glue it. And as you can see, it goes straight by the edge. You just cut in here and then fold it up here. We are going to do the same on the other side. Now I have the bottom part and I have a paper, and this paper is bigger by 1/2 inch, and I'm going to put this one and fold to the back. See? And after that, I'm going to fold like this. And I cut the corners, and now I'm going to fold it like this. See? See, now I have the piece that will cover the bottom, and this is how it looks inside. Now you can add glue or tape. I'm going to add both, and I'm going to attach to the bottom. Now as you can see, the bottom is done, and it's going to be very strong for all the things that you put in there. Now I'm going to make the pocket that goes at the front, and this piece of the cereal box is 3.5 by 6, And I cut a paper that is 1/2 inch bigger on each side, but at the bottom is going to be 3/4 inch. And you're going to score at 1/4 inch and then 1/2 inch. We are going to glue these 3 sides, and this one is for attaching to the box. So my piece will look like this, see? This one will be to the back. And now we are going to attach right here on the sides these 2 pieces. And these pieces are 2 by 4.5. And we are going to score 1 inch right here. And then right here we're going to score at 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 inch, 1 1/4, and 1.5. And we are going to fold the 1 inch. Then you are going to start this one down, then up, then down, and up and down. So you will have this side like this, see? And you will have this very nice edge because the paper is folded, see? Now, because we are going to glue this part up here, we don't want it too bulky, so we are going to open and we are going to cut right here. And the last part right here, see? Now we can glue this part up here, and this is much better. We can glue this part up here. And now we are going to attach this one on this side right here. See? Now we are going to do the other side. And it's this one right here. I'm going to cut here. Then I'm going to glue this part down. And I'm going to glue and now I'm going to glue this part right here. We need to do the flap that it's going to close this one. So I cut this paper that is 5.5 by 6. And then I cut a piece that is 2.5 and I glue right here. And then after I glue this part up here, I score at 1 3/4 inch and then at 2. See? So when you fold that, you will have 1/4 inch, same as the bottom right here. And now this piece, we are going to attach it right here. See? So I'm going to do that. And now this one I'm going to attach behind this paper. See? And I'm going to press on both sides. And now this flap up here of the 1/2 inch, I'm going to glue it to the back so you have 1/4 inch here. See? Now the pocket is ready, and if you want you can round the corner. See? And I already round the corner, and you can add any closure right here or Velcro. See? And this is ready. So now I'm going to put tape in the back and glue, and I'm going to attach it to the front of my backpack. Now my pocket has glue and tape, and I'm going to attach it right here. I have to leave like about 1/2 inch and then 1 inch on the side. And now I'm going to press. And it will look like this, see? See? And it's a beautiful finish right here. So we are done with this one. And now we're going to do the pockets on the sides. And for the pockets, I have these pieces of the cereal box, and they were 3.5 by 4 inches high. So I glue this one in a paper, and I cut right here 1.5 inches more on each side, and right here on this side is 3/4 inch, and here 3/4 inch. And right here I score 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch. So if you fold, you're going to have the same as in the other pocket. See, you're going to have like this 1/4 inch. That's for the bottom, and this one is for the top. And we are going to glue this one right here. And now the 1.5 inches you are going to score at 1/2 inch, and then at 3/4 inch, at 1 and 1 1/4 and 1.5. Then you're going to turn, and the same 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 and 1/4 and 1.5. See, so you have the same size on each side, and it's going to be exactly like the other one. So you are going to fold like an accordion, and you will have like this. See, then right here we're going to do this one the same. See, now we are going to cut right here and right here, and we are going to fold and glue then you're going to cut this part right here and this one right here. See, and right here you're going to cut straight, and this one too straight. So you're going to glue now this part down. Now you're going to fold this one again like an accordion. See? And now that you have this one folded, I cut a piece that is 3.5 by 4 is the size of my pocket, and I'm going to glue right here. Now we are going to fold this piece and glue it up here. And we just put the glue right here. And we glue this part up here. So I'm going to fold it right here straight. And I'm going to use this one to press. And then you have the side pocket ready to glue right here. And I'm going to leave like about 1/2 inch. And I'm going to put straight right here. And I'm going to use my bone folder to glue this very well. See, the pocket is ready right here. And I didn't put a flap right here to close because I can put something like, for example, scissors. I can put maybe a pencil. See, something that I need for journaling, and it's better to have room right here. See? Now I'm going to do the other pocket, and here you have the pockets. Now we are going to do this part up here, and I have this piece that is the width, same width right here of my box, and right here is 8.5. And remember, that was going to be 1 inch bigger right here, and it's going to be 2 inches down right here. See? Like this. So that's how it's going to look at the end. But we have right here a trick. We are going to push this one a little bit inside, so this one can be sit on that part. See, right now it doesn't sit very well, but if we just bend this part to the inside, we don't need to make curves, nothing. We just need to bend a little bit, and same as this one. See? So it's kind of curvy to the inside. And when we put this part up here, it's going to sit perfectly. See? So we are going to cover this one, and for that I printed the color that I want for the top. See, this is one page, and this one is going to be on the top, but I cut 1 inch bigger, and that will be for the front, like this, and 1/2 inch bigger, and that will be for the back. And this one right here is a regular printer paper, and it's better because if we put two cardstock right here, it's going to be too thick to fold. See, this one has to be flexible, see, to open and close. So I don't want to add another piece of cardstock, so I printed on regular paper. See, and that will go on top. And before we attach these two, we are going to bend this one a lot like this. I told you that this part was flexible, right? So we are going to do like this and then to the back. See, we had to play with the paper so it can be flexible both sides. And to attach these two papers, don't use tape because the tape is going to open for so many movements. See, so we are going to add tacky glue or Mod Podge. I think I have Mod Podge. I'm going to add it. This is like tacky glue. It's a little bit heavy and you have to use a brush to apply this one. See, so it can be glossy or matte. It's okay because you're going to cover with the paper. Now we are going to glue this part to the inside. Now we are going to add this one right here on top. Now that we have this piece, we can start folding it. See, like we did before, while the glue is kind of wet, and we are going to start doing this way. See? It has a little wrinkles right here, but it's okay because it's just little compared to cardstock. If it was cardstock right here, it was going to be more visible. That's why you need to print on thinner paper, on printer paper is better. And you have to cover all the area with the glue so you don't have any bubbles. See? And this one is the front, I can see, for the figure, and this one is going to be in the back. And remember that this part had to be pushed to the center, and this will go like this. And this one is for decoration only. That's why the straps are going to be small. And we can put up here a little handle. And also right here, we can put a metal closure. We can put Velcro, any kind of closures. Now we are going to measure right here at 1 inch. This is the back. This is the back side. So we are going to measure at 1 inch, and that's where we are going to glue our stuff. See, if you want, you can trace a line. So I traced a line, and that's where I'm going to glue this part right here. See? And now I can put the strings right here. I have this gross grain ribbon, and I don't know if you can see. This one is kind of thick, and it looks like similar to the ones from the backpack, but this is not too thick. You can use this one at 3/4 of an inch or 1 inch. See? And we are going to measure right here. I only have 1 yard, and I'm going to do the loop that goes here. And I need to cut right here. See? And I'm going to place it in the center. And I found the center, so I'm going to place it right here. See? But because the flap goes here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to glue 1/2 an inch there, and then I'm going to glue it right here. See? Then I'm going to glue it like this. So I'm going to glue this one right here. And I will use, you can use hot glue or fabric tack. I'm going to use fabric tack for that one. Something that is good for ribbon. See, so I'm going to glue this part right here. And this one right here. Then I'm going to measure right here on the sides at 1 inch. One inch right here. And now I'm going to cut this piece that is left, and I'm going to cut in half right here. See? And I'm going to glue next to it. See? Right next to it. So I need to put more glue right here. And I'm going to add this piece right here. And this one on the side. Now we don't want this one to be too long, so we are going to try right here. This is the 1 inch. We are going to see how much does it hang. See, just a little bit, because it's for decoration. So when this one falls, it's not falling all the way to the table. See, so I need to measure just right up to here, and I'm going to cut, and I need to cut the same size for this one. See, now I'm going to glue this part right here. This is the 1 inch, and we are going to put this part right here. And it's going to be slanted. See? Same here. Same here. This is the 1 inch, and we're going to put slanted right here. So when we put this one, it looks like the backpack strap. See? Now to cover this, we are going to make like a quarter of a circle, and we are going to put it up here. I cut these 2 pieces that matches the color of the pocket, and these are 1.5 by 2.5. I'm going to round this corner right here. See, so I have right here 1.5, so I'm going to just measure 1.5 right here. See, and I need to round this part right here. See, I just need to round all this part up here. You can do it like this, or you can do it with something that is like a circle. For example, this one. See, then you're going to put the pieces together, okay, like this, and you cut. And you have 2 pieces that you can put up here to cover that part. See, now I'm going to use distress ink in Tattered Rose, and I'm going to distress this side right here. And also right here. And if you want, you can do a little bit of this. Now I'm going to distress these pieces that I'm going to glue there. And now I can glue this part right here. I can glue it on top right here. I'm going to use these brads, and I like it because it has the prongs that are large. Now I found the 4 points where I want my brads. You can put 4 or 5 brads, as many as you need. And I'm going to punch a hole with this crocodile, but I'm going to punch with a little one, okay? So I have the 4 holes, and now I'm going to add Now I'm going to measure right here on the side by placing this on my box. I have marked the 1 inch right here, so I'm going to place it on top. See, and I'm going to make the mark where I want the holes. And now I'm going to punch the holes there. Now that I have the holes, I'm going to put the glue, and I'm going to use this fabric tack because of the ribbon. Now that I have the glue here, I'm going to add the brads right here on top. And I'm going to place it in the holes. Right here. And now I can press. Now you can move the brads so the prongs can open to this side. See, and you press very well and open the prongs. And I open the prongs, and as you can see, this one is long, so you can cut with scissors. I have these old scissors, and I'm going to cut it. See, you just can cut the prongs right here to be a little smaller. And just make them flat, and we are going to cover that part. See, we just want to press very well before we glue the other side. And I'm going to glue this part like about 1 inch. Like this, and we're going to let it dry. And now I cut a piece that is like about 1 inch and 1/4, just a little bit to cover right here. See, and it's the same width as my box, and I'm going to put it on top, and I will glue it there. As you can see, I already glue the piece right here, and because it's the same pattern, it blends. See, so it looks very nice. And now this one is stronger, and this is how it looks in the back. Now we are going to add the closure right here, and if you want, you can round the corners. I'm going to use my punch right here to round the corners. And I'm going to add a little bit of ink. And this is ready. And I will use Velcro. So this is the rough part, this go at the bottom, and this is the soft part, goes on top, and I press well. And I'm going to add more glue right here, and I'm going to attach it right here in the center. Then I'm going to take the backing and I'm going to close this one right here, and I'm going to press. Now it looks like this, see? And you can easily open. And I'm going to do the same for the top. I'm going to apply 2 pieces of Velcro right here, and I already put the Velcro there. And now I'm going to put these 2 down and straight, see? And now I'm going to press very well. And this one too. See? So it's going to close like this. So we're going to do the handle, and I needed to make the closure first because the handle had to be in the center. So measure the center of your box, and it's going to be right here. So the center of my box is right here. I cut one piece that is 8 inches by 1, and I'm going to place it right here, see? Then I'm going to cut 2 circles, and these are 1 inch, and I'm going to need 2 brads, see? And then the paper that you want to use for the top. And I cut a piece right here that is double the size, see? This one is 2 inches, and I'm going to wrap this one, and I will cover right here all around. I punched the corners, and it looks like this. And as you can see, I'm going to fold this part right here. And I'm going to glue that. But first we need to cut right here and fold it to the inside. And I'm going to do this. And I'm going to add glue, and I will start doing this. See, and it look round right here. And first you have to do the ends and then this part right here. So we are going to do the same. I trace this one on another paper and I'm going to cover the inside. And now while you are gluing this one, you need to just bend and give the shape that is going to have, see? And we are going to fold this one to the side like about 1 inch. See? It's like about 1 inch. Now we're going to do the other side. Now I have the marks of the center and I'm going to measure 1 inch right here, and that will be the end of the handle, see? And right here, now I'm going to make the holes and I'm going to use this one. And I'm making the holes. Now I'm going to match the other side and I'm going to make the hole in the same. Now that I have the 2 holes, I'm going to mark right here on the top. And there I have to make the hole for my brad. See, these 2. You can use something like this to punch the hole there. See? So this is the center and right here too. And before we put the brads, we are going to erase any marks. And now you can add the brads right here. And because the prongs of this is too big, I'm going to use this to cover this part to secure the brads. I'm going to cut a little bit smaller. So I do like this, see? I will put this one in the center. You don't need to make holes in this one. And I'm going to cut this one and this. See, you can cut the prongs. And now I'm going to secure. see, and it looks like this. Now you can get circle that we punch, and you can cover with the same paper and put it over here. See? So we are going to do that. And that's it. See? Now the backpack is ready, and you can embellish a little more if you want. See? So beautiful. As you seen at the beginning, these are all of my projects that I made with a Spring Nature journal kit from Victoria Designs, and I hope you can give a try to any of these projects. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye.